I don't know why, but I always think of some weird shit when I'm just sitting down by myself. It was just one of those days where I was kind of just sitting down and scratching my fucking head. And I can admit sometimes, man, I got the brain of a fucking bird. Some of this shit I might say, you might not fuck with it. But there's one fucking thing that is tingling in my head. Where the fuck is Yvngxchris at? Is this nigga in a lost and found or some shit? I'm always gonna keep the shit real with you niggas, man, no matter what it is. But let's be real. Once upon a time, what the fuck you finna say? Yvngxchris was that nigga. No lie, you right about that. Nigga, you know I'm right. Fuck you mean. But that nigga ass now. And that's when the conversation starts. Back in 2021, I was one of those people that actually thought that Yvngxchris had his own lane. In the underground of 2021, the TikTok rap was crazy. 2021 is probably the only year I can say it was cool and normal to be a TikTok rapper. There was a lot of guys coming up during this time, and Yvngxchris was one of those ones, you feel me? When a snippet of Blood on the Leaves got on TikTok, it was over. The bitches, the niggas, everybody wanted this fucking song. And when it dropped, it was cool, but it took so long for it to get out. And with samples, you know, it's just hard to get shit clear sometimes. And that's very understandable. Songs like Old Boy and Damn Homie were really good. Then Yvngxchris dropped this album called Virality. And that's where I feel like niggas was changing their opinions on Yvngxchris. In my opinion, there were 3 songs on here that I really liked. But the other ones made me think, this nigga has to be trolling. We all knew that Yvngxchris was never a serious rapper. But there were lyrics on these songs where I'm just like, what the fuck is he talking about? Songs like Ain't No Fun was clearly not made for niggas like us. The lyrics that was on this album just wasn't going anywhere, you know? Tell us a fucking story or something. But songs like Red Light, Gig, and Letter to X was really good, man. But it was the songs after this album that pissed me off. I'm not sure what audience this nigga is going for anymore, but it reminds me of a white guy party where everybody grabs a cigarette and turns on his music and dance. And you know, I'm all for it, do what you want. But I feel like it's getting to a point where he's losing his core fan base. Songs like Off the Leash, April Fools, Kyrie Irving 2, these songs made your fan base. So when you start branching out and making these hickory dickory dock ass songs, it's just not gonna match with your fan base. There were songs like Extravagant where I just didn't understand it. Songs like Emily. After hearing this song, it just made me think that you had a mental issue. And trust me, I mess with Yvngxchris. But I think it's time we talk about 3 things that are blocking this nigga career. So let's get into this first one. People don't take Yvngxchris serious, and especially not the fucking underground. Niggas be telling me that he going bar for bar. No, he's not. He might say a couple cool bars here and there, but it's just not hitting. When Yvngxchris made a name for himself, the energy on his songs were so good. Even if you haven't seen this nigga, you would think the shit he was saying was true. But it's hard to take this guy serious now. Every other song that he drops, he has at least one lyric in there where he's telling a girl to get down on the ground and shake ass. And that's cool and all every now and then, but 75% of us are niggas. So it gets to the point that everybody in the underground just tunes this shit out. Not everybody goes to fucking parties every day or jump in a crowd and throw ass. We want to just chill sometimes, man, you know? We want to hear the hard shit that you used to have. You gotta speak that real shit in your songs. All that skippity dip shit you doing ain't it. The beats you been choosing lately suck ass. That's the crazy part about this shit. I believe in Yvngxchris. I just don't understand this nigga anymore. Let's get into the second part. I'm gonna be honest with y'all here. The minute he signed with Columbia Records, some of this shit ain't right. Maybe the record label is what's fucking this all up. Y'all gotta hear me out with this shit, man. Why is it that when he signed with Columbia Records, we stop hearing about it? If anything, there's supposed to be more promotion and we supposed to hear this nigga a lot more when he signed. Or is it just me? But every single that he drops, it takes him about 3 months to drop another one. It's also been a whole year since he dropped another project. And the songs that he do drop during that time, it's just like a hit or miss. With the route that Yvngxchris is going at, there's only so much you can do with a single. Don't get me wrong, the music videos are good, but how's your videos good but the songs are ass? Columbia is fucking this guy over. Yvngxchris might not be the problem. So let's get to this third point. Yvngxchris is corny. He's cringe. Whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's very bad for him that he's a corny guy. We all gonna have times in our lives where we just a cringe ass nigga. We a lame ass dude. But if I'm not mistaken, Yvngxchris just turned 18 years old. So this already tell me why he act the way he act, you know? But not everyone can understand that shit. You know it's bad when people are telling you that your music is funny. That's why I'm not sure if anybody takes Yvngxchris serious. Cause I don't think the nigga take himself serious. He make music here and there, make his money and call it a day. You can't knock the nigga down for that, man. But y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Yvngxchris done? Is he just starting? What is stopping this nigga from being one of those ones? Bitch, I be killing these beats. Damn, that nigga don't kill no fucking beats no more. Make sure to comment what anime y'all been watching. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.